This is Michael Pearson II, star athlete, and y'all now tuned in the FreeLunch podcast.
Tight, one half of the FreeLunch podcast duo. And with this series, we're going to continue the series around mentorship. We have a special guest for you guys, Michael Pearson. He's one of the individuals that I mentored through the KIPP Academy program and internship at Accenture. I want you guys to listen to his story. Phenomenal young man, phenomenal leader. Has a really bright future, but I want you to listen to how he has been able to actually mentor young people and also impact their lives. He's been able to take what he learned from others that have mentored him, and he's been able to apply that to younger people. And in doing so, he demonstrated leadership skills that provided him with the full ride scholarship to Rochester University. He's going to be the first student in his family to actually attend college, and it's a very inspirational story. So I want you guys to sit back for the next 20 minutes or so, listen to Michael, and then I want you to think about how you can also be a mentor and impact someone's life. Thank you for listening and tuning in to FreeLunch Podcast TV. I am tight, one half of the FreeLunch Podcast duo. So Michael, can you tell us a little bit about who you are?
Well, my name is Michael Pearson II. I am a Washingtonian, born and raised in D.C. I used to live in Southeast with my mom a little bit, so it wasn't too bad down there. Then currently I live uptown. I just recently graduated from KIPP College Preparatory in Northeast D.C., not too far from Gaeta. And this fall I'll be attending University of Rochester on the full ride.
Oh, congratulations. So can you tell us a little bit about growing up in Southeast and also growing up in pretty much in the DC area? So how was it growing up as a young person?
Growing up, since my mom and my father usually feared for me, I was kind of almost a sheltered child until like around the age of 15 or 16. So I didn't have it too rough, especially when it came to like being outside. I had to worry about just anybody really messing with me or having to worry about the stereotypes of what it's like to live in Southeast and anything like that. So growing up, I ain't had that too much of experience dealing with it, but now as I got older, I see, stuff that goes on for I didn't get to see when I was younger. And just living in DC altogether, it's just not a bad place. You just gotta know where to go. You just gotta know what places to see. It's so much more than what it is, and a lot of us take it for granted. Like if you just walk in DC, and now you can see how amazing it is, how beautiful it is. And during the day as well, like some people have lived here almost like 20 plus years and never been inside the Capitol or never been inside the White House or anything like that. So just living here, I kind of got to see what it's like to live in DC, to get the full DC experience. And a lot of us haven't really, took
advantage of it.
Yeah.
Took advantage. You attended KIPP Academy, but even before going to KIPP Academy, can you give us a little bit of your journey from elementary school to middle school?
In elementary school, I attended Ann Beers in Southeast DC.
Okay. What type of school is that?
Public school. So I attended public school, and there was like a lot of students, and it wasn't too bad. I was younger, and it wasn't really a rough school. So growing up, it wasn't that bad really. The classes, they taught me really well. The teachers there were just really awesome. After that, I went to, what's the name of it? Dang, I forgot the name of it. I didn't know we called it Blue Castle, where not too far from Navy, across the street from Navy Yard.
Okay.
And again, I was there for 1 year, and I started not to like the school no more. So my mom put me into a Maryland school called Panorama, which is in Temple Hill. It's not too far from, I guess, the station, the railroad station. Not too far from here. It's right in the area. And I loved that school, but 5th grade, that was my only year there. In 6th grade, I went to a school called Holy Family, which is a private Catholic school.
Okay.
Did not like it there because it just wasn't my type of surrounding. I didn't like being surrounded by the type of kids that were there. The kids there were a little too snotty for me. I just was feeling myself, and they really had nothing really to feel on anything.
Right. So this was a private school?
Yeah, it was private.
Okay.
So going to that school just wasn't the type of environment I like being in. Told my mom I didn't like that school either, so she put me in KIPPDC in Northwest DC. And from there on, I started my journey with KIPP until like I completed high school. And it was amazing. Like, even though the hours are extremely long, I mean, got there at 8 and ended at 5. And it's like
crazy. It's like a work schedule.
Yeah, it was crazy, yo. But at the end of the day, it gave me more benefits than me having to go through the, just the bad hours and just all the work. But at the end of the day, it helped me, be prepared for what I'm going through now. And without KIPP, I probably wouldn't have got a lot of the opportunities I did.
So let's talk about KIPP. What is it about? Can you explain to the listeners what KIPP is and what it did for you? This isn't a KIPP commercial, so I don't want to give them all the credit, but I think it sets the perspective and helps to kind of frame your story. So can you kind of explain the model, the KIPP model?
KIPP, if you're going to KIPP, you're expected to go in college. There's no like if, and, or buts. When you're going to KIPP, you're like expected to do the work that you needed to get the scholarship, to get into a good school. Like, I know we have a 100% acceptance rate to college. Like, they have no other expectations than the best for you. So with that being said, it's like everything, it's a college preparatory school, so everything was geared toward college preparatory, college work. So you go there, and if you don't have no intentions of going to college, don't go to KIPP. Plain and simple. Like, if you have no goals or dreams going to college, I recommend go to another school. But KIPP, they're going to push it on. Like, even if you do not want to, they will force you to apply to some type of school, so you get some type of option in your life. There are other opportunities, but KIPP made it already that at least you have that one option to go to college, or other options if they know that's not working for you. But you're expected to go to college still.
Did you always wanted to go to college? Was that a dream for you, or when did you decide that was something you wanted to do?
It was an expectation. It was like no other option. It was like no other option.
Wait, who from your mom, from your parents?
Both, yeah. They were like just big on college. Being, I guess I was the first one from my family to go to college.
Oh, you're gonna be the first from your family to go to college? Congratulations.
Thank you. So just growing up, it was like if I mention anything like military, they're like, no, college. College, that's what it is. You need to do the best you can to get the most scholarships you can, to do as well as you can in school so you can go to college and be on that next level. So just growing up, it was like college. All I've been hearing in my ear, and it's ingrained into me now. Like, I can't think of no other option that I would pick up than college.
KIPP prepared you for college. What other intangibles kind of help prepare you for college? And then I want to get into your internship and how we met. But what other kind of things that you started doing to prepare yourself for college?
Besides, going to school and stuff, I always looking up the colleges I want to go to and just seeing what different degrees and different majors are out there and trying to find my passion. Really, I still haven't really found it, but I'm still open-minded to doing whatever I love doing. So that, and just the support I have from my family. Like, my family supporting me all the way. Again, they made it like I had no other option but college, and that's just how it was for me growing up.
Okay, so KIPP, so you attended KIPP, you got into a program that pretty much, I think, in a lot of ways, exposed you to what it is to be in like corporate America. It surrounded you with a group of people that I think provided you invaluable experiences. So can you talk about that Focus program and talk about, is it Focus, right?
Future Focus.
Can you talk about Future Focus and how you became a part of Future Focus and and even elaborate on how you and I met?
Going into my 10th grade year, I got accepted into this program called Future Focus, which is run through my school. Future Focus basically that's that or the experience to the business world. They teach us the ethics on what to dress, how to be on time, how to even to eat at dinner when you're with business people, and just that aspect of just what it takes to be in a business world and be in that setting. So that summer of was it 2012?
It had to be 2013.
2013. It was 2013. I went to Future Focus, and basically Jeremy was my first mentor, and we worked. I was with the Central Federal Services, and just meeting Jeremy, also Adele and Dwight were my mentors for the summer. It was just an awesome experience. I honestly think I got the better end of the stick than all my other peers who did the program. So it's like just getting that business aspect, and now I know that I want to do something with business. I like dressing up, looking good, taking my clothes to the dry cleaners, knowing when I get it back it's nice and crispy feeling. I just, it feels good. Just feel like I'm the boss, or feel like I'm doing something with my life, and just feel like I'm putting like work that actually means something to people.
So let's talk about that internship experience, and essentially what we're doing with this series of videos is we're talking about mentorship, we're talking about leadership, the importance of mentorship and giving back to the community. Can you kind of talk about some of the tangible and intangible lessons you learned from that internship, and even if there's anything you learned from me in particular that kind of helped you, that kind of transition and change your path, or was kind of a Kairos moment in your personal journey?
I know working with the internship that you're not going to get anywhere if you don't work hard. You're not going to get any opportunities if you don't work hard or you don't show that you put in the effort. Like I know for a fact if I didn't do well, I wouldn't have got a nice recommendation. I would have got sucked into the program like I did this year. And if you show that you want it, if you're about your business, about your work, opportunities will come to you. You don't have to, be desperate or have to basically go through all your ways to find opportunities. As long as you're doing what you need to do, they come to you. They come knocking on your door. Being the business, working with Jeremy, also I learned that he told me that don't do anything you don't really have a passion for. Like he told me when I'm going to college, find something I'm passionate for. Because if you're not passionate for what you're doing a job. But if you're doing what you love, you're doing a career. You're not working really day in your life. Those are just words I hear just from a lot of mentors and a lot of people who have guided me through life. Jeremy also showed me that be about your business, whatever you do with anything. Because if you work hard, you're going to get a lot of stuff come to you. And because he made me work hard, the summer we had the internship, it was just, I had the more experiences even made. I didn't feel like I was sitting in an office doing nothing. He just found a little chunk work for me, anything like that. He actually got me doing stuff that actually meant something, that actually was able to leave my mark after leaving the company. So it's still, people still use my toolkit that I created with that internship.
So that first, let's talk about that first day. So I can remember that first day you came to the office. It was about that 1:30, 2 o'clock mark. and you started to doze off a little bit. I got onto Adele pretty hard because Adele was supposed to be showing you the ropes and showing you around. But from that first day to actually finishing the program, what are some of the key takeaways?
Don't doze off. Oh my God, the first day I was dozing off, and it was my first day even doing anything more business related. But ever since that day, I never did it again. I got tired here and there, but you gotta learn how to cope with it. That mean like getting some water or standing up or just being busy with yourself. That'll also help.
So you remember also when I had Adele take you around to meet all the senior managers and all the leadership, the lunches, your presentation was, I think, probably it was actually overall the second best. It beat out college students, and and even some MBA students. But even the preparation that you did leading up to the presentation.
As far as leading up to it, because I knew I was I had the best veteran of everybody else who I knew I had an internship and stuff. It was just like more of a motivation to do well, and because how Jeremy Dwight and Dale treated me, it was like basically I didn't want to. They put in so much effort and time to make sure I had the best internship. It was like I didn't want to disappoint them or anything. So when it came from preparing, I was being on my P's and Q's about what I'm gonna do with it, not slacking off. Because I just, it's just one of those motivations where like they put in effort for me to do well, me to have a great experience. I need to put in effort to show the program that they should send more interns here, and that's why I tried to return a favor with. So far as I'm preparing for, it's just I was really prepared. Like I had 3 of the best mentors I could possibly ask for that summer, and the presentation was just awesome overall. So yeah, prepared for it wasn't hard at all. It was just trying to figure out how to make it look nice and what to put in there. As far as information, I had a whole rack of information that I could use for my internship. When it came to networking, the programs we worked for, all that stuff. And part of the networking aspect of it all, it was just also not only that I had those 3 mentors with me, I had almost anybody in the office that I could ask, so they all knew who I was just from having a quick conversation or from more conversation or going lunch with them. I never paid for lunch that whole summer. Because just, that part of networking, just don't want to be that guy where they're like, who is that? No, they know my name, why I'm there, I'm an intern. And I guess they looked up on me like I'm a little brother and sister there. So it was like almost family being there with my mentors.
Let's transition. So you finish the internship, you go to 11th and 12th grade. I don't even know if you remember this, but it was the summer of your 11th grade year. You sent me an email saying thank you for that experience because you had learned a lot or what have you. But can you talk about how that internship helped you to get the scholarship that you got? Because I want you to be able to share with the audience the scholarship that you got and how you received that.
Right now, I got the scholarship through Posse, which is an organization based on a leadership scholarship. And basically how I got that was doing this internship got me other opportunities. And opportunities meant like I got to study at Columbia through the Austin program. And because I studied at Columbia University and I had a great experience there, it helped me make me look nice when I was able to put on my resume, or I was able to show the Posse organization my, just things I've done. With that being on my resume and also my background, I was also a captain on a football team, which also showed leadership. And I was a co-founder of our Big Brother, Big Sister organization also at my school. Not only that, I was vice president in student government, and I was the treasurer in our National Honor Society. So just all those leadership roles I have on my background got me the scholarship.
So talk about the scholarship. How many students applied for it?
1,600 plus students all around DC applied for the scholarship.
And how many received it?
Only 61.
61. So 1,000 applied, 1,000 plus applied, 61 received it, and you were one of the 61.
One of the 61.
Congratulations. And out of that 61, what does that scholarship provide? Full tuition?
Yeah, it's full tuition. Also, not only does full tuition, also provide fellowships and also grad school opportunities. Like, for example, if I wanted to go to grad school after I go to college, they will provide me full funds to go to a grad school that basically I get accepted into. That's part of their partners. And Posse's is around the nation. I know we have 6 other cities where Posse's in there. Might be wrong, but basically it's all around the nation. And it's just a great program to be part of. Not only did they give you these funds, you also, now the people with me going to the same school got the scholarship there. So every Monday I have to meet them. And I actually just got back from a retreat with them the other week, which was amazing. And they basically want to add diversity to the college and just add leaders to a college that doesn't have that much diversity in there. So now the people with me got the scholarship, which basically they're my family, and for the next 4 years, basically all my life, I'm going to know them, and we basically want to grow up together, basically supporting each other through college. That's the whole idea of posse, that you go to school with your posse, you support each other, and y'all all graduate together. So that's the whole big idea of it.
What college did you decide to go to?
I decided to go to the University of Rochester. One, they're big on sciences, and they are not in the city, but they're right next to the city. I guess a 5-minute walk. All the other colleges, which was Grinnell, Sewanee, Bucknell, Lafayette, and Wisconsin-Madison. There were all other great schools, but Rochester just stuck out to me. And the funny part is, all my life I've been thinking about New York. I'm a Giants fan, which some of you might not like about that. But all my life, just New York been sticking to me. So when I got the chance to go to a school in New York, even though it wasn't New York City, it was hey, I'm gonna take it. And I think I made the best decision when it came to picking the schools.
So when are you leaving?
I'm leaving August 25th.
August 25th. And have you even decided on a major, or have you thought about what it is you want to do?
See, for my school, you don't really decide your major until your second semester of your sophomore year. But I'm thinking about doing mechanical engineering, but like I said before, I'm still open-minded to what I want to do. If I find my passion, I'm definitely going to go to that instead of going to whatever intended major I was going to do.
So tell the people the importance of mentorship and leadership, because the reason we're doing this series is I've tried to be a bridge builder, and so is BG, the co-host of FreeLunch podcast, and we try to be bridge builders for the young people, and then we want you to share the importance of mentorship, and then also some of the stories of where you're mentoring.
As far as mentorship and leadership, a lot of people who don't have that in life don't really know where to go, and they don't have. Without a mentor, it's hard for people to really learn what they want to do. Even when they come from being a teacher or an advisor or anything like that, young people need, or even sometimes older people need, guidance. I know if I didn't have any type of guidance in my life, I wouldn't have none of these opportunities where I came to. I wouldn't know how to get these opportunities. I didn't have anybody teaching me how to do such and such, what's the best way to do such and such. So without a mentor guidance, some people just don't have the best, what's the word I'm looking for? They just lack some things that a mentor can help them with. Even if it comes with finding yourself, a mentor can help you do that. And mentorship is just very important. A lot of people would need it in their life, and without it, it's just hard to really figure out what you want to do. It's gonna be harder to find opportunities. It's gonna be harder to learn how to do such and such. If you don't have a mentor, it's hard to. You basically gotta do almost twice as hard, or work 3 times as hard to find what you really want to do. With a mentorship, it makes your life a little more easier.
Are you mentoring anyone today?
I did when I did Big Brother in my school. I had a young, basically a little brother, and his name was Troy, which is coincidence because of my father's name. So he was really cool. He was really cool. He just, I guess he didn't have that mentor at home or anybody in his life. So me being his mentor, his grades started to increase, and just his behavior overall started to increase. Because now he had somebody as a role model helping him, and not only because it's their job, it's because I got to pick who I wanted to mentor. So instead of being being somebody selected to me, I get this from it being my choice. I just genuinely cared about that boy, and I knew that he needed a mentor that helped him with stuff. So because of that, his grades increased, and he's doing much better in school. His teachers tell me how me being his mentor helped him out, and how he's starting to pay attention more in class, and just overall his performance level increased. So I've been trying to stay in contact with him. It's kind of a little hard because he doesn't have a phone, but because I was his mentor, I was still he can still come to me for anything. Anything he need help with, I'll help him. Also, another aspect of me being a mentor of my little sister, that's family, but at the same time, because I'm her big brother, I feel like it's a responsibility for me to be her mentor in life. since I'm the only one in our family who gone to college, who gone through the experience. So because I gone through the experience, I'm able to teach her what she needs to do, how she needs to do it, and basically helping her, holding her hand. But eventually, she gonna need me her hand on, because she's gonna have the tools, the ethics, and just know how to really get on her grind. She just need somebody that, show her the light, and from there on, it's from what she wants to do. But me being her mentor, it's like she just know, like she gonna have somebody like her big brother, gone to college, been through the ropes and all that, gone through the course, and now she able to come to me and ask me for advice or how to do such and such, and just being there for her.
You're about 30 days or so away, a little bit, about 45 days, I guess, away. Are you nervous?
Just a little bit, because I feel like I have a lot of weight on my shoulders as well, like being a role model for a lot of the younger people in my family about, because it's going to college, and
everybody's excited. Everybody's excited.
Yeah, everybody's excited for me. Like, all I just know, they be like, man, you ready for college? You ready? You ready? What you gonna do up there? How you gonna do it? And they was like, man, when you get to college, when you make your millions, I want this type of car. I want this and this. You gonna be big balling when you get out of college and stuff. So just keeping everybody happy, and just showing that everybody who helped me in my life, guided me, that it wasn't a waste. Like, I actually took what they taught me, took it to heart, and I applied it to what I'm doing. And just, I feel as though I owe it to a lot of people that, hey, you put in effort, you put in work, you see me do good. So I want to show you that what you did is not a waste, and that everything you taught me, is going to be used in the future.
Oh, I don't think you have a problem with that, Michael. Just from your experience and me getting to know you, you have what it takes. You very, very, very intelligent person, but more importantly, you have the ability to put things into perspective. So once you get there, you'll get adjusted. It'll be different the first few weeks and months. But once you get into your routine, you won't have a problem at all. So the only one word of advice I'll give you is try to block out the noise. Stay focused. Don't allow other people to determine what you should major in or put a lot of pressure on you. Just keep your head focused on the task at hand, and you'll do fine. So anything else you want to leave with the people?
If you can find somebody to mentor, do it. Like, you don't know how much of a good feeling it is to have an impact on somebody's life. So if you can find somebody to mentor, if you mean just volunteering for anybody, or just talking to anybody about just life and stuff like that, it will really make a big deal, and it could change. You never know. You could give somebody one little piece of advice and they go to be president or go to invent something. So you never know what could happen.
I appreciate that. Thank you for joining FreeLunch Podcast TV, sir.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
New shoes on the Range Rover, good with mine. Yeah, motherfuckers act like I ain't supposed to shine. I ain't the one, definitely not the two. No one in the chamber when he aiming at you. The young Bob Barker, the price is right. Right, the COD.